Hey, what's up, guys? We hope you had a killer Thanksgiving. We had an awesome time chilling with family, watching fun football all day. I had the most delicious meal. I overdid a little bit, went for seconds. My mother in law just absolutely slayed it on everything that she cooked today. Shout out to my mother in law. She's just incredible. But I know you got to enjoy some good food today, too. You got that ham that I did
Yeah,
not get
man.
to enjoy.
Shout out to my uncle who cooked up a smorgasbord of delicious food. His ham that he makes is just insane. So got to eat on that. I made myself sick today, man. I'm gonna be honest. I had to go to my wife's family's first, ate a whole bunch of food there, then went to my family's and ate even more food. I'm just like, I can't even breathe right now or even think about eating again for like the next, some odd hours.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I actually skipped dessert, which is crazy.
Yeah, I did too.
And my mother-in-law made her desserts are insane. She made like a pumpkin cheesecake and like pecan pie, I think. I made pumpkin pie. There was a bunch of stuff, but I was just like so full. I'm like, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna definitely get into some of that tomorrow though.
Yeah.
While we're Black Friday shopping on Amazon and watching Black Friday football.
Heck yeah.
Which we're super stoked for. We're going to be talking about that. I'll just mention it real quick. If you guys tailed that demon slip, we almost hit it. It was an exciting day, and Waddle had us sweating. I'm like, man, I don't like these kind of plays. It came down to like all of these were cashing all day, and then Waddle, and then he actually when they don't count 2-point conversions as receptions.
I know,
and
dude. That's so sad.
at first I was like, oh my God, there's another one. And then I'm like, oh no, it's a 2-point conversion. Like that's not going to count. He was close, man. But yeah, we missed it by one catch. Yeah, we're looking forward to getting into more of these. I'm absolutely going to be making some more demon slips for Sunday. I'll see if there's anything worth it tomorrow. But it's tough on a single game slate. Like, you're asking for a lot to happen in just one game, but yeah, so hopefully some of you guys tailed this. We had a lot of fun with it. Hope you guys did too. We're looking for more ways to incorporate, these types of plays. We used to do demon videos, but we honestly just don't have the time to do a designated video, but we'll look for ways to incorporate these demon slips into everything as well. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like the video if you appreciate our content. Drop us a comment, let us know what you're getting into that you like. We'll develop a community play. Also, if you have questions about any plays, just hit us in the comments and we'll do a little research and try to get back to you as soon as we can. We're just putting out this one video for NFL. We're going to get right into NBA tonight, drop an NBA video for tomorrow too, because we won't have any day show videos tomorrow because there's going to be games on all day. So yeah, we're just going to put all the videos out tonight. But once again, we hope you guys had a killer Thanksgiving. We'll shout out and talk about our partners real quick. Over at Parlay Play, we just use code BACKDOOR for Parlay Play, Better, and Underdog. Those are our main partners. And we've got other partners as well, but those are the companies we work with and feature in our videos. So if you want to check out any of our partners, they're all in the subscription or the description of the video. But for Parlay Play, you use code BACKDOOR. You get a 100% deposit match up to $100 plus a $5 promo play. And we're going to give you 30 days in our Discord if you sign up with Parlay Play, just as an added thank you. So if you want to take advantage of that, email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com. And we just need your Discord username and your Parlay Play username. And then we will get you in the Discord within 24 hours. You'll get a full month in there. And then we're also partnered, obviously, with Better and Underdog. Same code, just Backdoor. Better's going to give you $200 deposit match and a free pick to help you cash your first slip. Underdog's going to give you up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. Once again, those are all in the description of the video if you guys want to sign up for some of these other platforms that we're loving, including Chalkboard. Jordy will tell you more about Chalkboard in a little bit. But yeah, so let's talk about these plays we're getting into. Let's see here. You
saved my board. Green, baby. Woo!
Dude, I had, and they were all in the Discord, but I hit a different 6-man I'll show you guys later in the Discord, but hit a 6-man, almost hit that demon 6-man, went 5 of 6 on 4 other slips. It was a good day. I needed a good bounce back. You guys know I'm bouncing back here. I told you guys I would, but yeah, you go through ebbs and flows, and I was just eating it for a little while, and like, man, so feels good to be bouncing back a little bit. Let's talk about the plays though. I'm going to be going with Kareem Hunt under his rushing and receiving yards. This is different on all platforms, but I'm taking his under. If it's near that 70 mark, I'm taking the under. And then Brock Bowers around that 58.5 receiving yards, I'm taking that over. I am getting these on all platforms. So we're getting the 58.5 on underdog, 70.5 on Kareem Hunt for underdog. Better. Where'd you go? Let me pull this back up here. Better, I got Brock Bowers over 60.5. I'm still taking the over. Kareem Hunt 69.5 rushing receiving, still taking the under. And then parlay play is giving us Brock at 58.5 and Kareem Hunt at 68.5. I'm taking the under. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for me, I'm going to be going with DeAndre Hopkins over 3.5 receptions. And I'm taking Daniel Carlson over 1.5 field goals made. On better, we're getting Daniel Carlson's kicking points at 5.5. Feel great about that. That's still just 2 field goals. DeAndre Hopkins at 3.5 receptions. Underdog, the 1.5 field goals, 3.5 receptions. Parlay play, same exact thing. So keeping it nice and simple over here. But on Prize Picks, we're getting this Daniel Carlson 1.5 field goals at a demon. And I feel really good about that. I'll get into why, but yeah, it's gonna be. I think we're onto something here, man. We're getting real close.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about that too. And once again, if you're a part of our Discord, they got these plays as soon as we decided on it, before we started filming or anything. We always share all of our plays to the Discord ahead of time while we're getting set up for the video. But let's start breaking these plays down. I guess we can start with Brock since I have him pulled up here. I think he's going to be able to get this done. I was also looking at his targets. You can take a look at that too at 9.5. It looks pretty solid. And then let me refresh Outlier here. I love this app. It informs so many of my decisions. Really helps you just find these little details that could make or break your play. But yeah, so for the receiving targets allowed matchup, Kansas City is 21st in receiving targets allowed overall. That's not specific to tight ends, but Steve Spagnuolo is an absolute genius defensively, and I won't be surprised if he's like, you know who we're going to focus on and take him out of the equation. Let's see if they can beat us without Brock Bowers. That's my guess. That's why when you see him going for 10 or more, and then you see the last time he played Kansas City on October 27th, he had 5 targets. That's probably because they were doing what they did to Mark Andrews. What was that, week 1? When they just focused all of their attention on like, hey, you're gonna have to beat us without Mark Andrews. That being said, he got 5 targets and he pulled in all 5 of them. And he still turned that into 58 yards. So I think that it's going to be a similar situation where he's going to be, they're going to focus on him defensively. But if we look at the yards allowed to tight ends, it's 32nd. So there is a soft spot there. And that game, when we saw Mark Andrews early on, when they were focusing on him, we saw Isaiah Likely go crazy in that game. So there is an opportunity there for tight ends to get a lot of yards, and he was knocking on the door of this 58.5 that we're getting. He went for 58 last time they matched up, and this is I mean, Kansas City should have no problem here. 42.5 over under. Kansas City favored by 12.5. We already checked the weather for this one. It's going to be cold. It's not supposed to be windy. It's not supposed to be rainy. It's supposed to be mostly sunny, partly cloudy. But yeah, no chance. Anything could happen. It's the weather. But like, they're calling for no chance of snow and really minimal chance of rain. So it should just be cold. 6 mile an hour winds is what we're talking about here. So Kansas City with that 12.5 spread I think that, the Raiders are going to be playing from behind the whole time. And I think that he's going to just be getting fed. I think he could go for more than 5 receptions. So I think he can at least do a little bit better than he did last time. So that's why on this particular slate, I'm going to be taking his receiving yards over. Don't really like his receptions. Those are set at 6.5, I believe, because I think that they're clearly expecting him to be able to pull in a little bit more than he did last time. 6.5. He went for 5, but he got 5 targets. So yeah, we'll see. But the receiving yards seem like the safest bet for me. So I like him to go over that. Now, Kareem Hunt. This is interesting to me. I couldn't believe they still had his line knocking on the door of 70 for rushing and receiving. I wanted both. But they've still got his rushing yards at like the high 50s, and I don't get why, because Isaiah Pacheco is no longer on injured reserve and he's had a full practice all week. So the reason I'm comfortable taking this under, and we're getting it, around 70, is because, for one, this is not the easiest matchup. It's not the hardest, but 19th in rushing yards allowed, 13th in receiving yards allowed. If this is too scary for you, look for a pivot. If you're in our Discord, we'll have plenty of pivots for you. But in this case, I just think that if Pacheco comes back and gets 25% of the workload, I don't think Kareem Hunt's getting this done. And there's a chance that Pacheco could come back and just be back to his normal workload, and it could be 60-40. I don't understand. Maybe you guys know something I don't know, but I've heard Pacheco is good to go. So maybe it's the type of thing where they get a big lead and they're like, you know what, let's just let Kareem Hunt close this out. We let Pacheco back. Let's not risk it. That's the risk you run with this play. But last week he played Carolina and he went for 87 against Carolina. And that was actually a pretty close game, 30-27. So it's not like he was running the clock there. So let's see, do we have a head-to-head here? Yeah, last time he played them on the 27th without Pacheco, he went for 63 rushing and receiving yards, 27-7. So am I missing something here? Like I'm going to be locking in this under in a bunch of slips because I don't think he's going to get this done. So go with your gut. Let's see what Daily Grind has to say about these two plays. Okay, so they don't like Brock's 6.5 receptions. They've got that heavily favored to the under, 53.23% odds to hit the under, minus 132. They don't like his fantasy score. They do like his receiving yards, 50.46% odds to hit the over, minus 121. And yeah, we've got some platforms bumping this all the way up to 61.5. And I'm comfortable taking that too. I think he's going to be like knocking on the door of 70. So I'm comfortable anywhere in those low 60s. Don't go too crazy with it, but I think he's going to be able to break a couple off in this matchup. And I think that they're going to be playing from behind the whole time is what I'm predicting. So yeah, weather's not a concern. Feeling good about that. Kareem Hunt, they've got his rushing yards favored to go under as the top play, 52.6% odds to hit the under, minus 133. Everybody's favoring this to go under. Rushing and receiving right below that, 52.1% odds to hit the under, minus 129. So I mean, like, I'm going to take the rushing and receiving together because I don't think that they're going to be in a position where they're, like just dumping it off to Kareem Hunt of all people. Like, he's great when he's the main back, but I don't think that they're going to, a lot of times teams are doing that when they're playing from behind. They're in like a 2-minute drill. They're trying to just get up the field quick and maybe get a field goal to win the game or something like that. And then you see these little dump offs to just try to get out of bounds or something. They're just going to be potentially running the clock, but I'm taking this under. Like, I'm very confident in it. But obviously anything could happen. This could be like, okay, they're going to let Pacheco rest one more day. That is in the reality of that potential outcomes. So, but even if he plays this whole game alone, I think there's a good chance he hits this under, like we just looked at. Last time he had all of the workload. Let's see what his rush attempts were. Do we have that just right down here? He had 21 rush attempts. He went for 59 yards. And then his receptions, he had 1 reception. 1 target, 1 reception. So yeah, I'm very comfortable taking this under. That covers all my plays. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Outlier, you can see how awesome this is to help you really dial in the details. They cover matchups, injury reports, and then insights about the players. They have all these different insights, and they point you in the direction of props, and then they give you a little note about why they like it to go one way or the other. Amir Abdullah, apparently on Underdog, they have his rushing receiving touchdowns available. Under 1 touchdown is a minus 528 on Underdog.
Right, like a 0.62x.
Yeah, they're like, we'll give you 0.25x.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is a really cool tab. If you guys want to check this out, you can try it for free. Just go through the link in the description of the video for Outlier. You don't have to put in a code. You just sign up through our link, and they're going to give all of our viewers 7 days to try this out and give it a test run, see how you like it. All right, Jordy, pass it over, bro.
All right, see if I can keep my breath through this whole thing. I'm still a little full right now, so gonna try to let the stomach expand here for some air. Yeah, I'm taking DeAndre Hopkins for over 3.5 receptions. I feel really good about this line. I mean, D-Hop has been awesome. He looks way better with Kansas City, obviously. Let me pull this up. I don't know why I didn't have this pulled up here, but yeah, his receptions are at 3.5. They're an EV to go under. I don't know why. This receptions matchup is pretty soft. 12th in receptions allowed. Overall, they're 21st in receptions allowed. So not sure where the expected value is there to go under. But so far, since he's been with Kansas City, he's looked a lot better. His production's been a little up and down. But last week, I mean, if you look at his targets here, he had 5 receptions on 6 targets. The week before that, 4 receptions, or 3 receptions on 4 targets. The week before that, 5 for 4, and then 9 for 8. So his production's been fine, and he's played pretty tough defenses: Tampa Bay, Denver, Buffalo. Carolina is no slouch on passing defense. We saw that. J.C. Horn is the real deal when it comes to cornerbacks, and he was blanketing DeAndre Hopkins the entire game. I think he had like 4 holding calls against him too. Like, D-Hop would have been a monster in that game if J.C. Horn didn't have all of those holding calls and pass interference. So it was a little ridiculous how many holding calls that dude got away with. So I'm really stoked on this matchup. 3.5. I think he's gonna just crush this. If we take a look at this one on the optimizer, let me pull this up. Let's see. So his receptions are juiced to go over to minus 124, a 51.4% chance to go over. I'm all over this. The 3.5 is such a good line. I'm going to try to lock this in as much as I can tonight. I was taking a look too. We were talking about the demon props. He's got a demon at 4.5 receptions. I'll definitely be playing that as well. So he's got one at 5.5 too. And when you look at the multipliers on these, this is what kind of gets crazy is, like, if you play that 4.5 with the Daniel Carlson demon, that right there is giving you a 5x just on 2 plays. So pretty solid lines there. But the 3.5 is just such a good line. I can't believe we're even getting this as a regular line on PrizePicks right now. So super stoked on this. Gonna be taking that. And then Daniel Carlson, this is a demon, and I'm taking it. I mean, I think this is a great line for Daniel Carlson. He's gone over this a lot. Man, all my tabs reset on me here. Pull this up quick though. Over 1.5 field goals. He's been crushing this all year. 6 out of 11 games he's hit this. 2 out of 3 head-to-heads. They played Kansas City this year already, and he had 2 in that game. That was on 10-27 there, and they gave Kansas City a pretty tough time in that game. It was 27-20 in that game. So the last time these two every time these guys match up, it's fun because there's that rivalry. There's the little thing going with Max Crosby and Patrick Mahomes. There's always that drama there. So in a primetime game at 2 p.m., not really primetime, but it's the only NFL game on, I think it's going to get chippy, and I think it's going to be really fun in this game. But I do think the Raiders are good enough to get down the field to set Daniel Carlson up. So 11th in field goals allowed, giving up 1.6 value. So not a horrible matchup at all for field goals. Daniel Carlson's got a great leg too, so I think if they get him close enough, they're going to give him the opportunity to go ahead and get points on the board. So the kicking points as well, it's the same thing except it's a little bit more value there. This is at 5.5. He has gone over this one more game than the field goal attempts because it's at 5.5. So you can get it with like, you know, some extra points and stuff like that. Or if you get like longer field goals, all that stuff counts towards kicking points. So if he gets like, you know, 50-yard field goal, I think that's like worth like what, 3.5 points or something like that. So there is other ways for him to get that there. So yeah, the kicking points I do like as well at 5.5. But man, to get a demon, which is giving us a, I don't know what the multiplier would be on that. So they're giving us like a extra 0.5x on that multiplier for the field goals, which I feel good about it if it was a regular line. So yeah, I'm stoked to have that. Gonna be taking Daniel Carlson for the 1.5 field goals made. Like I said in the last video, 2 out of 3 of the first quarter field goal props hit today. The only one that didn't was the very last game. Those are great props. If you like, there's probably going to be one out tomorrow. I'm waiting for it. They don't have it yet, but they came out this morning and we all took advantage of it and we all cashed them, and it was a great time. The last one kind of burned me a little bit, but all 3 of those hit. So, or all 2 of the 2 first games hit. So that was really cool to see those hit. Like, you know, the stats aren't lying on those. So really good odds on those. So keep an eye out for that one, because Daniel Carlson or Butker, is that his last name?
Butker's out right now. They have their backup.
Yeah, but that kid's pretty good too. So like either one of these guys getting a field goal range in the first quarter, I feel pretty good about them getting one through. So, and the wind's not going to be bad in this game. So like we said, there's going to be 6-mile-an-hour winds. I like the kicking props a lot in this game. So that's going to cover it all for me. If you guys want to check out Daily Grind, you go use code BACKDOOR over on dgfantasy.com to check out this optimizer, and they'll give you 25% off your first purchase. So whether you want to lock that in for like a month or a year, they're going to help you out with that and give you 25% off with code BACKDOOR. And I mean, it's awesome. Like I was just pulling up DeAndre Hopkins here. You could take that away and they'll give you all the best lines for the NFL. You know, they've got a lot of great lines up here if you guys want to take a look at it. But that's what this thing is awesome with. It helps you vet your plays, and it'll help you, you know, get the best plays in your lineup quickly. So to piggyback off that, if you guys want to check out Chalkboard, go check them out too. They're another DFS platform. They're kind of like Parlay Play, to be honest, where they give you all those great alt lines, but their multipliers are very generous. They're just mobile only, is why we don't cover them in the videos. But if you go use code BACKDOOR over there, they'll give you that same 100% match up to $100 and the free play to help you cash your first slip. So definitely go check them out, because they run a ton of specials. They run like 6 specials a day minimum, and it's like Taco Tuesday every day over there. And they let you bet or play DFS slips as low as $1. So definitely go check them out. But yeah, that's going to cover it all for me. My God, I can't breathe.
Well, if you guys want to come join our Discord, you can take advantage of the Parlay Play promo. Let's see here. Obviously, you get 30 days in the Discord when you join Parlay Play, but you know what I forgot about is it's Black Friday, and we want to hook up our viewers with a Black Friday discount, don't we?
It's true, we do.
So yeah, man, almost a big day for you boy over here. Like, man, that was just so close. Waddle, and then Lamb, Amon-Ra. I thought he would get 1 touchdown. He didn't. That's the one that I actually did cash. So yeah, it was a good one, man. I can't wait. Now I'm like just so pumped for Sunday. I'm just gonna keep swinging at these demons. But what do you think? Should we do Black Friday? Black Friday discount?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got to make it. What say we do a Black Friday deal for 75% off?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, well, I have to make that, so sit tight. We will post the code and how to get the Black Friday deal in the NBA video, which is coming up next. I apologize that I don't have that ready now. But typically, if you want, or if you decide to take advantage of the Black Friday deal, you're going to go to Patreon and you're going to go sign up there. Once you sign up with Patreon, you go into the settings and then you go to connected apps in the menu bar. and then you just log in the Discord right there. We'll get that set up 75% off for Black Friday, and that'll be for the month. We'll do a month for 75% off. And then, yeah, sorry that I don't have it set up right now, but I was literally just getting into this video and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it's Black Friday. Let's give them a discount. So yeah, stay tuned for the NBA video. We will get you hooked up there. And yeah, if you want to follow us on our socials, we're just at BackdoorFS on all of our socials, TikTok, Instagram, X, just at BackdoorFS. We have all of our socials, our personals in the description of the video too, if you want to follow me, Jordy, or Moose, our other analyst. And yeah, come say hey, come check us out. But yeah, we will be back in just a few with some NBA picks, and we'll drop that Black Friday promo as well for the Discord if you guys are interested. So yeah, we'll see you in just a bit.
Good luck, guys.